Imagine a universe where time itself is a living, breathing force. Now, what happens when that force shatters? In this reality, fragments of broken timelines are constantly leaking into our world, creating dangerous distortions known as chrono rifts. These aren't just simple tears in space, they're gateways, unleashing terrifying monsters, bizarre anomalies, and even twisted, alternate versions of people who should never have existed. The world as we know is under constant threat from the chaos of fractured time. To combat this ever-present danger, humanity forged its greatest weapon, the Starbreak Division. This isn't just any military unit. They are an elite team of fighters, each one infused with a chrono core. These are incredible crystals, pulsating with raw temporal energy, granting their wielders the astonishing ability to manipulate time and space. They can slow down moments, leap across distances in the blink of an eye, and even rewind small pockets of reality. For years, the Starbreak Division has been the thin line, holding back the tide of temporal chaos, sealing rifts and protecting the innocent. They are heroes, legends in their own right, the saviors of our timeline. But one day, everything changed. A rift appeared, unlike anything ever seen before. It was a monstrous tear in the fabric of the universe, a gaping wound that stretched across the sky, spitting out an endless horde of abominations. The sheer scale was overwhelming. The Starbreak Division was deployed, their time-bending abilities flashing across the battlefield in a dazzling display of power. But for every monster they defeated, 10 more poured out of the massive rift. The ground became littered with the fallen, both monster and hero alike. The best of the best were being pushed to their absolute limit, and it wasn't enough. The line was breaking, and in the middle of all this chaos is a young man named Chrono. He's only 17, a rookie in the Starbreak Division, but there's a problem. Unlike his comrades, Chrono is, well, he's weak. He has a chrono core embedded in his chest, just like everyone else, but it's dormant. No matter how hard he tries, no matter how much he trains, he can't tap into its power. He's a soldier who can't use his weapon, a timebender who can't bend time. Too many, he's a failure, a liability who only got in because of his family's name. On the battlefield, he's practically useless, dodging and weaving, just trying to stay alive while his teammates fight and die around him. The situation grows more desperate by the second. A veteran operative, someone Chrono looked up to, sacrifices herself to save a group of civilians, vaporized by a blast from a hulking, multi-limbed creature. The sight shatters something inside Chrono. He's frozen, not by fear, but by a profound sense of helplessness and rage. He sees another monster, a blur of claws and teeth, charging directly at him. He knows he can't dodge this one. His comrades are too far away, locked in their own desperate battles. This is it. He clenches his fists, a tear of frustration rolling down his cheek. He's going to die without ever having made a difference, without ever unlocking the power he was supposed to have. The monster lunges, its jaws wide open, ready to tear him apart. Time seems to slow down, but not because of any power. It's just the final, terrifying moments of his life stretching out before him. He squeezes his eyes shut, bracing for the inevitable. He screams, not in terror, but in a primal roar of pure defiance against his own weakness, against his cruel fate. He screams for all the power he wishes he had. And in that very instant, something explodes within him. It's not the monster's claws. It's his chrono core. It erupts with a blinding, golden light, a wave of energy so immense it vaporizes the monster in front of him and throws back every other creature in a 100-meter radius. Chrono opens his eyes, panting. He's surrounded by a shimmering, golden aura. He feels it, a connection he's never felt before. The power, it's not just there, it's flooding him, an infinite ocean of energy. He looks at another massive beast charging his position. He doesn't think, he just acts. He wills himself to be stronger, faster, and he is. He moves in a blur, his fist connecting with the creature with the force of a meteor, shattering its armored hide and sending it flying back into the rift. His comrades stare in absolute shock. The weak, powerless rookie is suddenly the most powerful person on the battlefield. He realizes what's happened. His power has finally awakened. But it's not the ability to slow time or teleport. It's something far more terrifying, far more absolute. Chrono's ability is to increase his own power to any level he desires, infinitely, without limits. In a world threatened by endless monsters, a boy has just become a god. But what is the cost of such limitless power? And can a 17-year-old kid even handle it? We'll have to find out. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss what happens next. Wait for part 2.